They went to a 3 at the back, made it a solid 5, and really, you got to say, I know they hit the crossbar a couple of times and hit the woodwork, but they defended for their lives, and you can't grudge them it.
So we have one of the finalists. Borussia Dortmund from Germany will play in the Champions League final at Wembley. Nicholas Füllkrug in Dortmund, Mats Hummels tonight. Over the course of the tie, Paris Saint-Germain had 45 attempts and couldn't score. It's a phenomenal story. And who'd bet against Dortmund now? Full time tonight, 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. And on aggregate, Laura, they're through to the Champions League final by an aggregate score of 2-0. Outstanding.
What a night for Borussia Dortmund, going to Paris, beating them in their own backyard. Paris Saint-Germain out of the Champions League. Kylian Mbappe, in his last Champions League game in Paris for Paris Saint-Germain, he's off at the end of the season. Wow, what night! What a night for the Germans, guys.
Oh, this is amazing. This just shows you that being very organised, well-drilled, defensively to a man, on your game, individuals performing all across the pitch. Your two centre-backs have to be in top-class condition and perform the way they did today. They were the man of the matches for me, the two centre-backs. But you've got to be brave as well in to this Dortmund team, who you have to say deserve this thoroughly.
We saw it in the first leg, and we saw it again tonight. PSG had so many chances. They had 30 shots just tonight. They hit the woodwork a number of times as well. Sometimes it's just not your night, and sometimes it's not your tie either.
No, but I thought Dortmund deserved all the praise. You know, the goalkeeper made big saves. We mentioned the Schlotterbeck and Hummels played amazing. Füllkrug at the top of the pitch was a great outlet for them as well. Brandt had some brilliant touches. The whole team is just, they're a proper team, you know, play together, but also they countered when they needed to. I thought that was an exceptional performance. Everybody said the underdog can't win the Champions League. Yeah. They looked like they might. Fifth in the Bundesliga, by the way. 24 points behind Leverkusen, and somehow they're getting into Champions League final. It's crazy. It's beautifully crazy.
Great for football, isn't it?
I think it is good for football.
Well, don't forget as well, we're going to find out who's going to be joining Dortmund in the final at Wembley tomorrow night. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, they're going to take it on at the Santiago Bernabeu. It's 2-2 at the moment. Our coverage starts at 7 p.m. on TNT Sports 1, and there is also a big night on Thursday as well. So can Villa claw back a 2-goal deficit in Greece against Olympiacos? Well, we're on air from 7 p.m. on that one. That's on TNT Sports 1 as well. And every other semi-final from the Europa and the Conference League is live starting from tomorrow evening. Whew, so much football. We're also less than 2 weeks away from this.
A tale as old as time. A legendary champion in search of another champion has found his match. A duel that transcends bullets and dust. Facing each other under the watchful eye of history.
Let's get ready to rumble!
It is time to fight.
We cannot wait for this one. Less than 2 weeks away from one of the biggest fights in heavyweight history. Tyson Fury goes head-to-head with Alexander Usyk in Riyadh to determine the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Well, it's live on Saturday, the 18th of May on TNT Sports Box Office. We'll be there, and we hope you can join us too. OK, in the meantime, in Paris, it's the Germans that have put their place in the final of the Champions League. They've beaten Paris Saint-Germain in Paris 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on the aggregate, and we'll discuss more of that next. Don't go anywhere.
This programme is brought to you by MasterCard, UEFA Champions League, official sponsor.
Stop. Now listen. History awaits. It's totally unmissable.
When you share a hotel room with your kid, You also share a bedtime with your kid.